After living in Costa Rica for a year and a half now, the one thing that has stayed the same or remained constant is change. Here's a little update on what's changed since we packed up our lives in Miami and moved our family of 5 to Costa Rica over a year and a half ago. Change number 1, we moved. That actually happens quite a lot to people when they get here. Some friends here have even said that they've moved 6 times in just 1 year. Moving just 1 time was hard for me, so I can't imagine 6. We lovingly refer to our first year here as the year of trial by fire. At least I do. It's when we experience the most avatar-like bugs. But on the flip side, we also saw the most wildlife right outside our door. It's also the year we experienced the most heat living in a house that we've ever felt. It felt like it trapped heat in instead of allowing it to flow out like this open vent was supposed to do. But that also got us out very often, and we got to explore the cold rivers and waterfalls nearly every other day, and then it started to become weekly after that. But after 1 year in Casa del Mono, most of the houses in Costa Rica have a name, by the way. It has to do with the fact that there aren't addresses to most homes. Usually, you have to send someone GPS coordinates to get to you or to a location that you guys want to meet at, a link in Google Maps, or you just describe the route. If you're coming from the bridge, let's say, you would say, come from the bridge, make a right at the big water park sign, then go down the dirt road for about 7 minutes, follow it until you get to the creek, and then hopefully there isn't much water flowing, cross it carefully, and then turn right at the top of the hill. It's a 2-story house at the end of the dirt road with a beware of dog sign on the gate. Honk when you get there and I'll open it for you. That's seriously some directions I gave to friends. So yeah, saying we're in Casa del Mono in Tres Esquinas area, if people already know the area, it's much easier than all of that. But there is a big tip here. Always have a folder of GPS pins ready to send to anyone. For real, a great pizza place is a definite must share with friends here, and the only way to share it is to send the pizza maker's WhatsApp group chat or send them the Google Maps pin. Okay, so back to all the change. Change number 1, after 1 year in Casa del Mono, we moved. We had 2 definite needs after living here for a year. Number 1, a clothes dryer. Drying clothes in the dry season on an outdoor line is easy, but during the wet season, it's the absolute worst. Your clothes are never quite dry, they start to smell, and if you don't time it quite right, no matter what level of dryness they are, they'll probably get rained on during the rainy season. So yes, the modern luxury of a clothes dryer was a number 1 on our must in our new house list. Number 2, the house has to be somewhere up on the mountain to get the most breeze possible. And we were really looking and hoping for AC in the bedrooms. That was a major plus. So welcome to our new casita. It's at the top of the mountain where sometimes a cool cloud breezes in. And luckily, we haven't experienced too much humidity, but it is just the start of the rainy season, so check back with us on that. In my opinion, this casita was designed so beautifully. It's an indoor-outdoor little home with an amazing breezeway. It has a lovely view that on a clear day you can see straight to the ocean. That's Punta Arenas over there, and sometimes you can see the cruise ships and big yachts parked at the docks. But more than a view, it's got a beautiful breeze, so much so that sometimes it actually feels a little chilly here in the late afternoon and evening. The casita only has 2 bedrooms, but the rooms are really large, pretty comfortable for us 5 at the moment. It's a bit of an organized mess right now because, well, cue the second update. Change number 2, we pulled the kids from their jungle school and we began homeschooling. I really loved their jungle school, and so did the kids. It had some kinks that they were working out, and I have no doubt that they will in time. But unfortunately for us, paying 3 tuitions here is just really expensive. Fact, Costa Rica is expensive. We knew that this was one of, if not the most expensive Latin American country to move to, so it's not a big surprise, but it still is very true. It was a hard call to pull the kids from school, but it had to be done. And luckily, we're not the only family here that homeschools, so there's lots of support. And honestly, I feel like we're stepping into this world schooling plane that I had always dreamt about anyway. Watching the bucket list family one too many times had definitely given me that itch. So now we can at least have the ease and time to explore more of Costa Rica together instead of waiting for a school break or waiting after school to try and fit something in. If you're interested in knowing the program that we're using, how I'm organizing our day and guiding the kids through it, comment those questions below. I'd love help knowing exactly what you're interested in seeing from us next. So, 2 big changes since the last time you saw us. Lots of little ones in between, much more on the horizon. And that's okay, change is exciting, and if I can guide my kids to feel resilient and grounded even in the face of all the change, then these little people of mine will grow to be pretty unshakable and adventurous. Not a bad lesson to learn in this world. If you're interested in hearing about how we made the decision to move to Costa Rica with our kids, then check out this video here. See you in the next one.